Oz Ruiz for Regular News here in Boyle Heights, California, catching up with everybody knows us here as Coach G, Gloria Alvarado. It's great seeing you, Coach. First time I get to talk to you in front of the camera. You're going to introduce some of your fighters who you're working with. First of all, you want to talk about the big fight coming up, your world champ, Valle is fighting a unification title, world title against Niti Gwyn, September 8th. Talk to us about what this challenge means for the champ and yourself.
First of all, thank you for having me. Thank you for coming down. So we have Yokasta Valle from Costa Rica, and we fought out here a few months ago, and they gave us the opportunity to go back to unify the title, the WBO title, and it's going to be a great fight. It's a big fight. It's one of the, I know every fight that she has is the biggest fight of her life, but it's one step up to where she's got to be, and I believe she can do it. And this fight is very exciting for me because I've worked so hard for so many years, and I finally got myself a world champion.
You're getting the recognition that you deserve,
yes.
Coach. How does that feel? How does that make you feel on fight night, the first time he fought here in the U.S. on such a big platform like that zone?
In my own backyard, it was just beautiful.
Anaheim, is that where you grew up?
Well, no. I mean, but California.
LA, right, okay.
Yeah. So we have a lot of supporters out there, and when when she came out, they actually booed her because she's from Costa Rica, and she was, not from Los Angeles, and we fought a girl from Anaheim.
So she was the opponent, right?
Yeah. So that changed quick after like the second, third round. It changed quick, and I think she got herself a lot of fans. But it means a lot to me to be able to fight here in California in front of all the people that have known me for over 20, 30 years. Yeah, special night.
How long have you been in the sport of boxing, Coach? Because I've seen you. I remember when I first started covering boxing, I used to see you all throughout the LA boxing gyms, taking your fighters. A few fighters, if I may mention, Sergey Lipinets. I remember when you used to go like from gym to gym to get him ready for fights, stuff like that. El Meserito as well, right? So
Bandido Vargas.
There you go. So
yeah, well, I'm a third generation fighter in my family. Well, I didn't fight professionally, but I've been around the boxing gym since I was in diapers, and our family fought, and so I've been around legends. I've been around world champions all my life. I know how that lifestyle is. So I just follow what I know best. And of course, I've owned restaurants before, but something about boxing just keeps calling me back. Yeah.
Okay. I was asking the champ Yoka the meaning of fighting in her country. A world title unification, about does she feel the pressure of fighting on such a big platform, knowing that all eyes will be on her on fight night?
Well, we have a very good connection, and I'm always I'm leaving actually the day Morenito fights. He fights like at 9 o'clock. I have to catch a plane at 11:50 at night to go to Costa Rica with her. So she has me close by. So I'm always in her ear. It's more about the fight, and I know. I didn't tell her this, but I know it's big pressure. The president's going to be there, for God's sake.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
So it's like, it's pressure on me too, but we're just so focused on this fight, so focused, and we have no room for anything else. And I think I had good connection with my daughter as well, and my fighters. I let them know that anything out there, outside of the ring,
it's a distraction. You just
do
block
not pay
it.
attention. Pay attention what's in front of you. So hopefully we can keep that connection. She seems excited. Yes,
she does. I also asked her, there isn't that much footage of the champ Niti Gwyn. How do you prepare the champ Yoka Valle for someone, a world champ that doesn't have too much to be seen out there for you to catch any type of flaws so you could capitalize that on fight night?
Well, I think it has to do with the experience that I have, and I'm not taking credit for her or anything, but Yokasta is just a machine. She's a different athlete. But I've had over 100 fights with my daughter and about 100 fights undefeated. So it was never the same fighter. We've fought girls from around the country, around the world. It's how the trainer, the corner, the coach, makes the adjustments in the fight. So we're practicing now. We're not worried about what she's doing. I've seen a little footage of her. I'm not worried about what she's doing. I'm worried about what we're working on and implementing all that and putting inspiring every day. Sometimes she wants to go crazy and just go. I'm like, no, we're sticking to technique, because I don't want punches in the air. I want punches in there, in between the gloves. I want punches on the
Accurate
body.
punches.
Exactly.
Okay. Scoring punches, right?
Exactly. Make them clear for the judges.
There you go. Let's go down the number of fighters that you're working with, your stable. You were telling me that you could have as many fighters, but they don't stick to your plan, to your work rate. You wanna name some of the fighters you're working with right now?
I was like,
Coach?
Tim, someone I got rid of. No.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
So your stable of fighters you're currently working with.
The
now.
fighters that I'm working with right now would be Jose Alvarado, El Karma. He's from Ensenada.
All right.
I believe he's 10-0, 9-0, 6 knockouts. Boy's a beast. He's an animal.
Okay.
Es un guerrero.
You see big things coming ahead for
I see
him?
big things coming his way. A lot of eyes are on him right now, and he's ready to go.
What makes him so driven, so motivated to be successful in this
Hungry.
sport? Okay.
He's hungry.
All right.
You know, usually when you bring them, they're not. I'm not talking crap about people from California, LA, because this is where we're from. But I notice it's different when they're from here. It's more relaxed. Everybody has so much stuff to do on the outside.
It's easier for them, right? Easier access.
Yeah, they don't. Here, that's all they know is boxing. When they're here, they're in camp. They live at my house, and that's all they do is box, eat, and sleep. That's it. That's all I want from them.
Kid Kansas, someone you discovered in the amateur days.
Yes, that's my little superstar right there.
All right.
Kid's gonna be a superstar. You gotta look out for him, man. He's special.
Okay.
Boxer, puncher.
You have a very good connection with him. How is it that you're able to work so well with young?
I had him since he was young. He's a baby, and he trusts me, and he left his family to be here.
Wow, that is big.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, we worked very closely through the pandemic, and he was my first pro fighter for myself, just me. I built him on my own.
Okay.
So I got to like mold him when he was a little, young little kid. And I got to mold him. Took him to every gym, sparred him with big names like superstars and world champions, and I saw he wasn't afraid to get in there with them. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And I put 100% into that kid as well. All my fighters, but he's special. He's been with me the longest.
So you see him as, can we say, your son, right?
Yeah. I mean, I love his mama and everything. She loves me and she trusts me with him. But we both, I know she's mama, but I love him. He's like a kid. He's like my kid, my own. I treat him like he's my own.
Okay, so we mentioned Jose Karma Alvarado, Alan as well, Yoka. Any other young fighters you're working with right now?
Yeah, I have Chris Reyes. He's 10-0,
Yes.
9 knockouts. He's 22 years old as well. He's from Washington. He's back home right now. He had an injury, so we sent him back home for a few weeks, and he'll be back. He's an awesome fighter. Boy, he can fight. Boy, that kid can fight. Yeah, so he's getting ready to get signed too as well.
Very few trainers, coach, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't show the excitement when they talk about their fighters. They see flaws, or they just don't want to disclose any information because they still see things that they could improve on always. But you seem very excited about the stable of fighters that you have right now. Why is that?
I mean, they work hard. They work their butts off. First of all, I'm a very hard person
to please, to work with?
No, not to please. To just show me you work hard. Just show me you're sweating, get in the bag. Right. I always tell these kids, train the way you're gonna fight. If you're gonna fight like that, if you're gonna hit the bag like that, that's the way you're gonna fight. So I mean, they come in here excited. They already know they're gonna get the ass whooping today, or they already know they're gonna get put through the grinder and stuff. But so they're excited. They're hungry. They're hungry kids. Okay. I also have the Morenito brothers. I have
Angel and Nathan.
Yeah, very, very talented kids too. Nathan is just some mouse. That kid's 17 years old. I'm telling you, watch out for that kid. People sit there like, who is this kid? How old is he? I said he's 17. He's a baby. He's already he's 8-0. I got a few knockouts with him. He's 8-0 and 6 knockouts, 7 knockouts, something like that.
Coach, did you feel the recognition? People talking about your work on Fight Night when Yokasta got to make her U.S. debut here? Has anything changed? Have more fighters approached you to work with you since that night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, people watch my work, and the stable I have is just because of Kid Kansas and my daughter Roxy.
All right.
Right hook Roxy. I owe it all to her. If it wasn't for me, there would be no right hook Roxy. If it wasn't for right hook Roxy, there would be no Coach G. So yeah, all my fighters come in, because they see my work and they see my boys, and See, I have an awesome team, Andy and Mark.
Right.
It's not only me; we're a whole team.
Yes.
You know, I teach the boxing, but because of them, they got the speed, the power, the bodies. You know, I feed them. They're extra. It's like they should be banned from boxing.
How did this project come together, Coach, with this gym here in Boyle Heights, working with Andy and Mark?
Wow. Well, Andy and we got together. I saw him on social media, and I was in a time in my life where it was just every day. It was just boxing, it was just playing, and you know, we were winning and stuff. But it wasn't. I needed something different.
Okay.
Something after my daughter won the gold medal.
Yes.
I said, well, she's gonna start going for the Olympic trials. So she's a kid, has a little kid's body, you know, and all right, we need to go into something bigger and better and faster, explosive.
Right.
I ran across Andy's on my Explorer page on his Instagram. I saw him working with Chon Cepeda and Leo Santa Cruz.
Yes, that's where I met Andy a few years ago while he was working with Leo. He still does.
Yeah, they all still. I mean, the smart people stay with him. You know? It's been working. There's nothing can change. Yes. So that happened, and I messaged him. I sent him a picture of my daughter. I gave him the rundown. My daughter's this, that. I'm training this kid, and I gave him her resume. And when I sent the picture, he was like, "Oh my God, this is the same young girl that I've been wanting to train." He was gonna reach out to me. I believe it was that day or a couple of days before. He had wrote me a whole message, and he just said, "No, forget it," and he erased it because I'm never gonna read it. So he just let it go, and then I reached out to him.
Okay.
So we connected, and I just said, he said, "What do you need from me for your daughter?" He said, "When can you start?" I said, "Yesterday." He said, "That's perfect." He goes, "I'll see you tomorrow." And the rest is history. And he believed in me. I believed in him. We signed our first fighter, which is Alan, Kansas.
Okay.
You know, we manage him, and ever since then, we got the opportunity to open a gym, and he asked me, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want to do it," but
wow.
But yeah, I did because I trust him.
Okay.
You know, and Mark, and so here we are.
So far everything's looking good. You have a nice location, pretty busy gym, state-of-the-art equipment. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. We owe it all to these guys. They work their butts off.
Okay. Yeah. So it was a pleasure getting to know you a little bit, Coach G, and looking forward to talk and get to interview some more of your fighters in the future.
Yes.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Coach G, Gloria Alvarado, a busy boxing trainer here in Los Angeles area. If you want to meet her, come down. She's a very nice lady, a very nice person. Thank you.